You see, I'm sitting at 199 losses. In a row, but there won't be a 200 because tonight when I'm victorious, everybody in the arena will get a free taco.
Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, wake up! Welcome to the after party! Wake up, put your hands up, put them up! It's time that you make your voice heard! Wake up, put your hands up, get them up! Hell yeah!
You're drunk.
Yeah.
Outside of a bar.
I wish I was.
Your wallet.
Okay.
Behind either.
Ooh.
Brock Lesnar.
Uh-huh.
Roided out.
Ooh.
Raging.
Okay, Raging, Royd, and Lesnar. Got it.
Or a grizzly bear.
Yeah.
You have to pick one to fight.
I have to fight one?
To the death.
Oh, well, I'm gonna die probably either way. That's not a winning fight.
Gotta pick one.
Grizzly bear.
Grizzly bear, why?
Yeah, I feel like I can... if I had to... I feel like I could... I've heard of people, like, punching grizzly bears in the face and them going away. If Lesnar's roiding out, he's gonna just murder me anyway, whether I punch him in the face or not. I feel like I could outsmart a grizzly bear.
I don't agree.
Okay, that's fair.
And I definitely think punching either one is not the best move. I think you gotta jerk one off. That's the only way you're gonna get around one.
It always comes to penises with you.
I'm just saying. If you punch Brock, you're gonna make him more angry, and let's face it, neither one of us punch hard enough to knock out Brock.
I'm not gonna punch Brock because I'm picking the other option.
Yeah, but you know how tall a bear is? You're not gonna be able to reach his face. You can punch him in the belly and
not
it's
if
gonna
it's
pot
on
you.
Not if it's on four legs.
You know what you can reach on both of them?
They're nuts.
Yes.
Got it.
Either punch him or pleasure him. That's the only way you're getting around
I'm
it.
jerking them off now?
They're not jerking you off.
Well, I thought I was jerking myself off and freaking them out.
Oh, I didn't think of that.
Yeah, see, that's where my head went.
Yeah. Just go straight to that, dude.
Maybe I'm the fucked up one. No, it's still you. It's still you.
Yeah, this is true. I'm not going to deny that.
No,
but
yeah.
I definitely like your approach.
Thanks.
So if you're in a life or death situation, you're just going to start beating it?
No, maybe. It depends on the situation.
Oh, man, it's not a bad approach. I could see you now.
What? Why? Why are you picturing that? That's fucked up.
I'm picturing either Brock's face being like, what the fuck?
Yeah, but he'll be pissed off and raging out. The bear will be like, nice, bro. I don't know.
I don't think the bear will care.
No, you're right.
Yeah, he might just charge.
What
Brock,
if I find
you might
out...
have a better shot with Brock now if that's your tactic.
That's a good point, because he'll be freaked out, maybe.
Yeah, he might just be like, I'm going home.
Unless he's so deep in a rage that it won't matter, and he's just foaming at the mouth, and he'll just fuck me up anyway.
Yeah, I think that's your best option to win there.
Fair.
Speaking of winning, by the way, CM Punk took on WWE's Dr. Almonds.
Dr. Almonds? Ooh, I love almond milk.
Yeah. Fucking Z-Pack King. And Mr. CM Punk put him to sleep.
Yeah, he won the lawsuit.
It's crazy.
Good for him.
It's crazy, dude.
I'm happy that's over because I'm sick of hearing about it.
I agree. I couldn't agree with you more. I wish it was more like an OJ trial, though, where it was like, video cameras there. You could see what the fuck was going on. You're just getting the weird takes from different people on the TWITTAH, and it's like, come on.
We're the Still Real After Party, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
If you don't know that by now,
why'd you click on it?
Why are you here?
Yeah.
But if you don't know that, and this is your first time, welcome. Hello.
Hi, Jake.
Hey, I'm Jake. Next to me is Zanca. We're the Still Real After Party. That's our names. That's our podcast name.
We got this.
That's who we are.
We're gonna do good today.
We've already tried 8 times.
And
so
it has not gone well.
Nope.
Technical difficulties, sourpuss Zanca. We got this though.
Yeah, you're fucking awful.
I'm so mad at the product.
Get at least fake hype.
I am.
Yeah, fake hype. Let's go. Let's do it. While
Let's
you're
do
hot,
it.
let's go.
Let's go.
We got nothing.
I got nothing.
Nope.
I don't want to kick off the show with the kickoff to Raw because it's all right. It happened. Elias did his thing. Rollins comes out, and obviously when there's 2 guys in the ring, you're gonna have a tag match eventually.
Right, of course, naturally.
Anytime Raw kicks off,
it's just raw, natural progression.
I just feel like I've seen most of Raw already.
You have.
Well, I've seen all of Raw.
We've already talked about it once too, coincidentally.
I'm just saying the format's got to change.
Yeah.
What's your biggest fault in life?
My biggest fault in life?
Yes.
I mean, just existing as a human.
I agree with you on that one.
Oh.
My biggest fault? I have a short temper.
Okay.
I need to work on that. You need to work on existing.
I don't know if I can fix that. I mean,
You can do
unless
your
I
best.
just kill myself, and that's not on the table. So
So, do we both agree that we can admit our faults? Shouldn't WWE Creative admit their faults?
they never will. We are more likely to admit how shitty of a human we are than
Yeah.
WWE is to admit how shitty of a product they are.
Oh yeah, and I don't have any chance of changing, but they do.
Nope.
They fire writers left and right, and it just seems like none of that matters.
You discovered that you have another fault, and you have a bit of a swearing problem when you're not supposed to.
Yeah.
You want to talk about that a little bit?
It doesn't matter.
You were on a radio show, and you swore and stuff. And you do it during ad reads, and you do it during a bunch of shit.
Yeah, it happens. I can't stop swearing. I'm
It's
sorry.
a problem. You had an issue earlier.
If you tell me not to swear, it's the first thing on my mind. And it's like, and then when I'm looking at stuff and I'm not supposed to talk about stuff, I'm going to want to talk about it.
Good Lord. I don't know what to do with you.
That's me as a person. It just happens.
We have
But
to-
I
we
can
have to-
admit that.
That's true.
If you don't want me swearing,
Don't tell
have
him.
me on. Yeah, don't
Or
tell
don't
me.
tell
And
him not to.
Don't tell me, and I will do my best to not. So,
Oh, man.
let's skip that opening.
Okay, it happened.
Heels won.
Heels win. Good for
Roman
them.
came back.
Yeah,
You
Roman,
got
whatever.
Actual 50-50, maybe 60-50 cheers?
Maybe 30-70.
Okay.
Which is better
the mic
than it
was
was.
right next to one guy cheering.
For sure.
That's
it
definitely
was.
what happened.
It was definitely better than it's been. So I'll give it that.
Let's get to the meat of
It's because
Raw.
he was gone for last week. That's it.
My favorite part. Free tacos
You're welcome.
if Mr. Curt Hawkins can do the impossible.
Okay.
Beat James Harden.
Oh, like the basketball player?
Yep.
Oh, he was there?
I don't know.
Oh, no, he wasn't. It was some white dude.
I don't see color.
It was some Jesus Christ. All right. It was some white dude named James Harden who was a local talent, and Curt Hawkins obviously beat him, right?
Not quite.
Oh well, I figured he would, but that's his gimmick is winning, right?
Yeah, but basically, a former football player came out to beat up the former basketball player, which caused Curt Hawkins to get DQ'd.
A former bad football player.
And a former short, white, never probably played basketball player.
No, he's way too short and white.
Yes, I concur.
But-
So, best part of Raw. Let me rephrase this. This is the best Raw for Baron Corbin.
I agree.
As a character since he's been over here.
100%. Because he had like something to do, which he hasn't really had other than being in a
Well,
small feud with No Way Jose.
Yeah, they've given him stuff to do. This is the most character he showed.
That's true, and it worked. Basically, what happened is he went all the way to Connecticut, talked to Stephanie McMahon. I don't know when this happened, by the way, but he mentioned it. He talked to Stephanie McMahon, and now he's the eyes and ears, the constable of Monday Night Raw.
He had a piece of paper to prove it.
Yep, and we don't see it. We don't know what's actually on there. It's probably just a picture of Kurt's bald head. But yeah, he showed it to Kurt, and he was like, yeah, okay, sure, whatever.
I know. Kurt's just like, yeah, all right.
He doesn't have a choice. It's all about his boss, the big lady upstairs.
All right. So, I got to say this.
Okay.
I put Corbin and Big Cass in the same category
Really?
because,
I don't.
I do because they both bore me at points.
Okay.
And I wish they wouldn't because I see bright futures for both, possibly. I got to say, Corbin took strides
He
this
helps.
week.
It helps. Yeah.
Because his biggest fault is talking.
I've always been a Corbin guy. Like, I like Corbin a lot. But you're right. He doesn't bore me in particular, but
When he talks, he bores me.
no, it doesn't.
In the ring,
because
it's
I find
good.
his delivery amusing. It's the same with Big Cass, but he's on a. I feel like Corbin's on a higher level than Big Cass.
That's what I'm saying. I think he took a little bit more strides anyway.
Sure.
His character's gotten more levels, I think.
That's
now.
fair. Yeah, no, it was an exciting thing, and I hope they go forward with it. I mean, they went through with it the whole night, so I hope they go forward with it for a while at
Yeah,
least.
because honestly, Corbin can go in the ring. This is the one thing he needs. He needs more.
He needs a
added to his
character.
character, more verbiage. He needs to be able to talk more. He needs to be able to get more comfortable. On
able
the
to
mic.
show some comedy chops here, subtle jabs and stuff like that. It was fun.
Yeah, 'cause it's basically like his Twitter pokes, like when he gets mad at fans.
Yeah.
and he's just like, "Well, your face."
That is that is his character.
Yeah,
He's a
yeah.
Twitter troll. That's it.
So he basically beat up James Harden to get Curt Hawkins DQ'd, and then
200
threw
losses.
a Taco Bell on top of Curt Hawkins.
It was pretty funny. It was one of my favorite, and this is bad. And it's if you look on my notes, it's the one I wrote the most about, and that's
Yes, I
not
can
good.
see that.
That is not good. But there was the most going on. That's the saddest part.
It was very good. I mean, like I said, I enjoyed this. A, it got Curt Hawkins on,
Right.
and B, it gave Corbin something to do now.
In my
'Cause
opinion, Curt Hawkins is like the unofficial still real after party wrestler.
he should be our mascot for sure.
That's what I'm saying because he's a loser and we're a couple losers. So Curt Hawkins,
Yeah.
You're our
Loser's-
guy.
It sounds tough when you call him a loser like
No,
that.
he knows. I mean, his gimmick is a
I
loser.
agree, and he's got 200 losses to be a loser.
That's what
but
I'm saying.
When you call him a loser, it just sounds harsh.
Curt Hawkins is the biggest loser in my heart.
All right.
Yeah,
I like
how about that?
You
Is
put
that
a
better?
little fluff on it.
Yeah,
I like
exactly.
that.
But yeah, the thing with Curt Hawkins is he
You
obviously.
a fluff or jelly guy?
What?
Are you a fluff or jelly guy?
Why not both?
You son of a bitch.
Haha. I like marshmallow fluff.
Yeah, I
Like
agree.
with peanut butter. That's a super New England thing.
Is it really?
That's what I've heard. Yeah, like a fluffernutter.
They don't have that anywhere else?
I don't know.
You guys don't melt marshmallow and put it in between two pieces of bread?
I don't know. That's what I've heard. That a fluffernutter is super like white New England.
Oh my god, dude. So I eat so strict, and right now we're talking about fluff, and I really want one.
I've been trying to do better because I'm a fatty fat boy, and I'm trying to get less fatty fat.
I don't want to become a fatty fat boy, so
It's
I
not
haven't
fun.
eaten.
It can be fun.
Now I want to fuck up a fluff sandwich, though,
Yeah, but
dude.
yeah, but like you can do that every now and then, you know.
I feel like if I got one now, have you ever seen
It just go down
Dodgeball?
a fucking rabbit hole, and you turn into Walt Goodman or whatever. White
White
Goodman.
Goodman, when
White
he's just
Goodman.
stuffing the pizza down his pants, dude. That's me with a fluff.
Well, that's me now. So welcome to the club.
All right, so then like after the whole Curt Hawkins thing happened, Natalya versus Nia Jax. Wasn't a big fan.
Don't care.
There was a lot of awkwardness, especially when Ronda came to the ring and Nia didn't do much, and they were like, "This is my friend. This is my friend. I want to check on her."
All this was I put it in quotes on the notes. It's a quote unquote build to their feud, and I still don't care about it, and no one cares about it.
It should have been something like some sort of maybe physical or getting
Yeah.
in faces, shoving.
And there wasn't
a
the
little
whole night.
shoving, like shove her out of the ring.
There was even another segment later on with
Which
these
was
two.
more cringeworthy.
I know, and there was no physicality between the two other than maybe like a little nudge. Like
Natalya.
I just need time alone.
she is 100. This is giving away my prediction, but she is 100% winning Money in the Bank. Natalya, for sure, no doubt in my mind.
You're going with the odds, aren't you?
I don't read the odds.
You going Miz and Natalya?
Yeah.
Yeah, you read the odds. Don't lie to me.
I 100%. If you hadn't told me that yesterday or whenever you told me, I would have had no fucking clue. Those were my predictions for like a month.
A month.
Since they each one of them qualified. Yeah.
I feel like I have to be different now, but I think we.
You can pick them if you want.
Well, I would have picked Miz anyway.
Right.
But Braun's in the match, and you know my conundrum with
You
that.
have to
I
pick
always
Braun
pick
for
Braun,
everything.
I know.
That's fine.
But
Don't
we
worry.
both talked about it. I think Miz. We'll talk about this more. Obviously,
Yeah.
we're getting off
Next
a little
week.
track.
Next week.
Miz setting up for Bryan could be epic.
It will be epic,
Yes.
and it'll probably be the best feud they've had in a long ass time. I'm hoping,
If they just let Miz go, because right now he's finger fucking pancake batter.
but it's funny. Like
Yeah.
I'm not upset with it.
Oh no,
But yeah, no. That's what I'm going with. A little prediction into
So
the
Natalya.
predictions next
Okay.
week. Yeah.
great. Now they don't have to listen next week. He got his
There's only
women's
two.
Money in the Bank.
There's only
prediction.
2 things. There's so many other things on the card.
All right. What happened after Natalya and Nia, you ask?
I don't fucking know.
Braun Strowman versus Bobby Roode.
Oh, I watched the whole thing, by the way. Forgot to mention. I watched the whole thing.
I'm
I
proud of you.
DVR'd it and watched it the next day with no commercials, but I didn't watch it on Hulu this time.
I don't know if it's a local thing, but when you're watching Raw, they replay commercials. So it's 3 hours, and you probably see some fucking credit guy just being like, buy my cars for, I don't know,
No,
45
it's probably,
minutes
it's
of the
probably,
3 hours.
Probably an everywhere thing. They probably have a bunch of weird ass commercials like that.
I don't know about you, but that kind of marketing makes me not want to go buy their products.
It depends on what it is.
It's either going to be funny in a one-time shot or
Yeah,
leave
that's
me
true.
the fuck alone.
Like Doritos Super Bowl commercials and
kill it.
shit like that. Yeah, those are
Oh, the
great.
fucking puppy monkey baby thing.
That
I
was
still say
terrifying.
That, to this day.
That was fucking terrifying. That was not good, but it was memorable. I'll give them that.
So, back to Braun Strowman versus Bobby Roode, speaking of memorable.
This wasn't it.
Yeah. The only memorable thing was Braun
Breaking a ladder in
Hulk
half.
smashing a ladder.
Well, I guess quote unquote breaking a ladder in half.
Yeah.
Because it was definitely pre-cut because he cannot do that as a human being.
Well, it's still real to me, dude. He did it.
That's still real to us, damn it.
Next up,
Uh-huh.
we had
Okay.
the Jabba Royal.
The Jobber Royal. I will disagree with you so hard that they're all jobbers.
Okay.
Because the B team are fucking superstars, all right?
Yeah, this is 3 wins in a row.
That's what I'm saying.
They
And they're
are 3 and 295.
I can't give away anything else about the predictions episode because I want people to listen.
Mm-hmm.
But I have a thing about them as well.
Yeah, well,
It might be a loss. It might be a win. You won't know till next week.
don't believe the Eater of Worlds have done any good with the tag team
The
titles.
Deleter of Worlds.
whatever.
I don't know what they are either.
Eater,
They
deleter.
change their name like
Yeah.
every week
The
when they're
Woken
even
Warriors.
on TV. Yeah, they've been that. They've been the deleters of worlds. They've been the eaters of worlds. I don't know what the fuck they are.
They either got to go super dark or super, cringe-worthy funny.
Give me cringeworthy funny. I want.
But that's right in the middle to where it's just like, I just don't.
I want.
I'm not into it.
We talked about this last week. I want pre-filmed crap with
Mm-hmm.
Senior Benjamin and Skarsgård and Vanguard and the babies. Like I
Yeah.
want it all. Give
Yeah.
give all that to me. The stuff they were doing in TNA that worked, please.
It's basically
Buy TNA.
WWE taking two single stars and making them a team like they've done for so many years.
Sometimes it works. I mean, look at Sheamus and Cesaro.
I agree with that.
That worked.
Yeah,
But
I'm
then
just
they moved
saying,
them, and they're
They-
great over there too. Oh, they weren't on the show. Okay,
They were great wrestlers, though.
That's true. Yeah, that's true.
That's all I'm saying.
That's
And
fair.
They would develop tag team maneuvers, not just a finisher. They
That
would,
is fair. I kind of enjoy. I enjoy the Deleters of Worlds, but
I'm over it.
I know.
just want them to feud.
I'm
or
bored.
something.
I'm bored with it, but I enjoy it still. It's kind of one of those deals.
Yeah.
Like I want to love them. Like I want them to be my favorite tag team of all time, but
I'm
it's just not happening.
stoned enough watching them. Maybe that's it.
Maybe you should just smoke a ton of marijuana before the Monday nights Raw.
Well, you know when you really need to smoke marijuana?
What?
Anytime Bobby Lashley has a microphone in WWE.
Yeah, that
I don't know
happened.
what they're doing to my man, but holy
Is Bobby Lashley
fuck.
your man, or are you talking about Sami Zayn?
Bobby Lashley?
That's
I
your
like
guy
him.
now?
No, I'm not. Braun's my guy.
Okay,
Come on.
fair. Braun's everyone's guy, though.
But I'm just saying, it's a figure of speech. if
Bobby
you will.
Lashley needs to not. Yeah, you're right. He needs to not have microphone time at all, ever.
He's just got to do something different. They got to cane his ass, like Kane his ass, and put a mask on him and like burn his throat off.
Have him run for mayor?
No,
Oh.
that's Glenn Jacobs. Get
Oh,
your
right.
facts straight.
Didn't he win too? He won like the primary or something.
Yeah, who cares?
That dude's gonna be mayor, and it's gonna be fucking
I
rad.
don't follow that fake shit. Politicians.
Wait a
Fuck
minute.
outta
Wait a
here.
minute. Wait a minute. What?
Yeah, you heard me.
I mean, it's realer than what we're talking about right now.
Oh, I
well,
disagree,
barely. Yeah, good
dude.
point. Good point. They're so deep in the pockets of some people.
I'm just saying they need to make him a monster. Bobby Lashley. They need to make him a monster
Don't give
that
him a mask.
doesn't talk.
Don't give him a mask.
Well, the mask is just to cover his mouth from
Oh,
talking.
okay, great. Give him a Sin Cara mask. Actually, we learned that he can talk through that too. Apparently.
It's just fucked, man. I don't know what they're doing to him. He's a
Bad
monster.
things.
He's a beast, and he just doesn't come off that way when he speaks.
No, it's really terrible, and it's thank Christ for Sami Zayn, because if Sami Zayn was not part of this, it would be, I don't know what he'd be doing, first of all, but it'd be a train wreck.
Yeah.
Because Sami Zayn's delivery and his like comedic timing is good, but the source material is really bad.
They're doing everything to get Bobby Lashley over as this cringeworthy babyface. They're bringing up military. You were never in the military.
That was
Like,
bad.
They're doing all this stuff to get people to cheer for him. and
I'm
it's
just glad that they did that this week and not last week on Memorial Day. That would have been real bad.
that would have been fucking awesome heat for Sammy though.
That would have been, yeah, it would have. You're correct, but I don't think the WWE wants that kind of publicity.
Oh, I don't think they care anymore, dude. They just had 4 Mexicans in dresses last week, and they were putting them off as fucking Bobby Lashley's sisters.
That is true.
Actually, I think it was only 2. I don't know. The only guy that sticks out in my mind is the mustache guy.
That was the best one.
Yeah, I know.
That was the best one. Put him on TV every week.
Oh my god. But yeah, they're just hurting his character. I just don't like it. I don't like what they're doing with him right now. That's all.
Woo, Bobby Lashley? No,
100%.
no one likes it right now. Sammy doesn't like it. Bobby doesn't like it.
Yeah.
And you can tell no one fucking likes it. But the good thing about Sammy is he will do whatever you tell him to.
Even Sammy's doing some cringeworthy shit though.
I know,
thought
but-
the quote thing was funny, but bringing up the the Lashley fan club thing, that was fucking lame.
Well, it was all lame, and that's kind. At this point, I think it's kind of a joke to them. I think they're going for lame.
Yeah.
But it's not working, and no one likes it.
So
And we've already talked about it too much.
yeah. Well, I had to say I just don't agree. I don't agree with what they're doing to Bobby Lashley.
No one does.
There's a guy that could take on Brock and it'd be believable, and like not now.
I'm shocked that they didn't have that. Well, there's still time, I guess, but the way they're building him is not the right way to do it.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Who knows? I hope that's a... Well, I don't really hope that's a match because they're the same human. But we'll see.
Bliss Banks Moon
Yeah, this was a fun match, actually.
versus the Riot Squad.
I actually enjoyed this match a decent amount. I am still... My mind is blown by how misused the Riot Squad is, but I will say that every week until something happens.
Why they won?
Yeah, kind of.
Thanks to Baron Corbin.
That's true. Yeah, Baron Corbin is like the true hero and savior that Raw needs. I think that will actually make Raw a little better having Baron doing this like reversal shit. It'll give us a little more unpredictability.
It might give us a lot more schmoz and shit
That's
finishes.
fine.
Though.
That's fine. Like if it's kind of amusing.
Yeah.
Like because this was kind of funny. Baron was like, no, can't. Oh, so pretty much what happened is Alexa. I was wondering why Alexa was in this match anyway, and it's because she faked an injury and got out of it. Because she was on the face side, and that doesn't make any goddamn sense. So Bayley comes in to make the save way later in the match, and that makes no sense because she's not in the match. So, but she tags in and gets the win anyway.
Yeah, it made no sense at all.
Nope. I was like, okay, so Bayley and Sasha are friends again. Yay.
I don't get it.
Nope. Well, I guess they're still going forward with that or something. It's really weird. They're in a weird place with those two. Because basically they teased before Curt came and reversed the match, they were kind of about to be pals again. And then the match was reversed, and they're not friends anymore. Again.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what's going on.
Who do you think is better friends, Natalya and Ronda or Bayley and Sasha?
In real life?
No, in kayfabe.
Kayfabe, Natalya, and Ronda right now.
You think so?
Yeah.
I totally see Natalya going all crazy on Ronda.
Oh, right, that's why I said right now.
Yeah.
It's different right now. Give it a week or two, I will say otherwise.
Sasha and Bayley have that, like, abusive boyfriend relationship
where one keeps going back to the other.
They just keep going back. It's
don't-
fucking not good for anyone else.
Listen, if you're gonna
It's not good for the kids.
if you're gonna
Break
pull
it off.
if you're gonna pull the trigger on this feud, fucking do it.
Yeah.
It'll be a great feud when you actually do something with it. But the problem is they haven't, and people don't really, I don't think, care anymore. Right? I mean, it just seems bizarre to me that they've taken so long. And it's not a good build. It's just it's not barely even a build.
Yes. Big Show's back.
I mean, yeah, kind of. He came out and introduced the Texas Special Olympics team. And then Finn Balor came out and they had a really wholesome moment between all of them. You're fucked up. You're fucked up, pal.
Oh, man. Yep, they did. They cheered. It was
a
loving.
wonderful, wonderful moment.
Yep.
Between many people. What the fuck are we gonna do with you?
I don't know, man. I'm sorry.
I don't either.
I'm not an adult. What do
You are a
want from me?
child in an adult's body. Since when am I the professional one? Isn't this your podcast?
I laugh at shit. What do you want from me, dude?
Whatever, man.
All right.
Fucked up.
Fucking Kevin Owens comes out. It's fucking awesome.
Yeah, it was a fine match. It was a pretty good match.
It was a decent match. Yeah, it was pretty good. I enjoyed it.
These two are never going to put on a bad match.
Correct.
So there was it was kind of a dusty finish. Kevin Owens got DQ'd because he was just beating the shit out of Finn.
Mm-hmm.
And then he tried to jump off the ladder and was scared for some reason, even though he's been in so many ladder matches in his career.
Scaffolding, ladder
and so many
matches,
things.
17 tables stacked on one another.
Yeah, he's taken way bigger bumps than what he was going to do there. But then Finn kind of threw him off and did the coup de grace off the ladder, and it was fucking swell.
Yep, it was.
Oh, God, Jesus. Phlegm.
Oh, my God. Phlegm.
Oh, my God, phlegm.
Phlegm.
Let's get to the show that was still better.
SmackDown Live.
Yeah.
Carmella.
Okay, I got something to say about Carmella.
Mella's money?
Mella is money. And is she, like, getting more attractive? Is that just me that's noticing this?
I think it's the HD. It's really making
That's
it
fine. I mean, I'll watch it HD every week.
She did make a point at me. She goes, to the guy drooling that can't get me.
I mean,
that's me.
I would probably be the same way. But yeah, she actually cut a really good promo that I enjoyed a ton. And then Asuka had to go and ruin it.
I thought Asuka cut a great promo.
She said 2 words. Or
I know,
yeah, she said 3 words. And I could barely understand any of it, so...
I love it when Asuka cuts a
I
promo.
can't
it's just
stand
screaming.
it. No, because here's the thing. Shinsuke can cut a good promo in English.
And why are you lumping them together?
Well, because they sound the same.
Oh, and I'm back.
You're worse than me, pal. That's just an observation. They have similar voices.
You know
With the accents.
You know whose promo I didn't care for?
Whose?
Mandy Rose.
Oh, really? I
and
didn't think it was
Sonya
that bad.
Deville.
I mean, it was okay. She's not the best talker. Neither of them are the best talkers.
Right.
But they're getting better in the ring, both of them.
They did their point, I guess. They got their point across.
Yeah, I mean, that was pretty much it. They're like, hey, we know Asuka can fuck us up. And Asuka did again.
Yeah.
In a handicap match, which we don't see very often anymore.
No.
And-
Unless Braun's involved or Nia Jax versus 2 jobbers.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Did handicap matches used to be like 2-on-1 with no tagging in?
I don't remember.
Or is it
Some-
hit or miss
some
with that?
rule. Yeah, it's again, like, I don't even know. Dude,
Which-
whenever I play tag team video games, dude, I never do the tag. It's always Texas Tornado, dude.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Tornado tags all the time.
But yeah, I mean, it was kind of fun. I mean, it was fine.
I thought it was a decent match.
Yeah, there was nothing really to talk about other than Asuka won, and that was that. It was another reason to get the two Asuka and Mella in the ring together at the end.
Yep.
But this had a little bit of a twang to it.
Mella kicked her in the fucking mug, dude.
Yeah, Mella stood tall after smacking the shit out of her with the belt and then kicking her in the face. It was
Yes.
great.
And by the way, Mella on commentary anytime like Corey Graves
Fantastic.
is around, those two together are fucking great.
Fantastic. She's just running down. I think it was Byron the whole time. Tom is like kind of in the middle, and then her and Byron are best friends. I mean, her and Corey are best friends.
I totally forget it's Tom and not just Michael Cole again.
I like Tom better.
Dude, I don't know the difference, man.
I really?
I can't tell the difference.
Michael Cole's more. He like enunciates more. He talks a higher pitch.
Yeah, dude. The guy on Tom Phillips, is that his name?
Yeah.
Wicked bland, dude.
I know, but I like
just
Tom.
forget
I don't.
He's there, kinda.
He's like the perfect amount of bland, though.
But
I like him better than Byron.
Think about it this way: when Michael Cole talks, I still listen, even though most of it's cringeworthy.
That's
but
fair.
I feel like he gets the stories across a lot better.
David Otunga. This was a weird commentary team. David Otunga was back on commentary too.
Yeah.
So I guess that means they couldn't get Coach and they couldn't get Booker,
Yeah,
which was weird because it's Booker's home area.
that's probably why I couldn't get him.
That's why they would get him though. That doesn't make any sense.
It does. He's probably so close to home. He's like, nah, not tonight.
Fuck that. I'm not working.
So, yeah, they had a match. Carmella stood tall at the end of it all. It was pretty dope.
I'm excited to see what they do next week now.
Now, SmackDown had two surprises for me.
Okay.
This next one was the biggest one for me.
Sure.
Luke Harper versus Carl Anderson.
Yes. It was not a great match.
No.
That is for sure.
It was exactly what I thought was going to happen, but with a
Yes.
different winner.
Correct. Yeah.
I thought it was going to be a mauling. I didn't think they ever would give Carl Anderson the victory here.
Or a win ever.
Right, and he's so good. In New
I know.
Japan, he was a dominant guy.
Carl Anderson is a great wrestler.
He really is. And he's getting in phenomenal shape.
Oh, absolutely.
He's
He
shredding
showed it
up.
off last week.
Yeah,
He's like,
yeah.
my hot Asian wife loves these abs.
Yeah.
I'm like, I love it. It's great.
But yeah, I was so stoked when he picked up
Yeah.
the roll-up win there. Like you said, it was a mauling. The Bludgeon Brothers aren't going to, technical,
No.
whatever.
That's what they do.
Which Luke Harper could do. He could have a technical match with anybody.
Absolutely, but that's not how they're
character
booked.
right now.
Yeah,
Right,
exactly.
yeah.
That's not how they're booked. I'm actually wearing a Bludgeon Brothers t-shirt right now.
I know.
That's not how they're booked, and that's not how they should be booked either, because their gimmick is just be monsters.
Right,
And
right.
and it's working, in my opinion. I don't think they're very over, but I like it.
No. Yeah, they didn't get really any pop.
No.
For any part of their
Which sucks,
thing.
because I think they're doing their job fine. But people are just aren't behind it.
I don't know what it is.
I don't know, whatever.
But again, I'm not super into the gimmick either, I guess. So.
I am, because of how ridiculous it is. I think that's why I like it, because I used to like those ridiculous gimmicks. I just enjoy. Like Adam Rose, way different things, obviously.
You bring up Adam Rose a lot.
I was a
dude.
huge Adam Rose
can
guy,
tell,
like
man.
a huge
You bring
Adam
up
Rose
Adam
guy.
Rose more than Adam Rose brings up Adam Rose.
You're probably correct. I'm a huge Adam Rose guy. That was one of my first ever WWE T-shirts, like of the newer era that I bought.
Adam Rose.
100%. It's good. It's like a mint green with a giant rose on it. I was like, no shame.
I'm not making fun of you.
That's
I'm
fine.
just saying
You can make fun of me.
Adam Rose.
Yeah, I know. I know. It was. I don't know, man. I'm a huge Social Outcast guy too. Like,
Well, that I'm with you. I can understand that.
wait, he was in that.
Well, yeah, I know, but he wasn't the main focus of that.
Should have been. All right. Just without the rosebuds.
Bo.
Okay, Bo is the main focus of everything right now. He's one of the best parts of Raw.
Curtis Axel's faces are my favorite part of that team.
I just love their. I feel like that's genuine excitement every time they get a win, even
Oh,
though they
yeah.
know they're gonna win.
When
but
Curtis
I still
Axel
feel,
was doing that weird celebration stomp thing from across the ring before they embraced
or
in
just
their
like the
hug,
belly
yeah.
flop.
It was so nice.
Those two are just so much fun to watch.
But yeah, so again, Bludgeon Brothers doing their part great.
Yep.
Obviously, Carl Anderson picks up the win,
Yep.
which means
That solidifies that they will not be touching those belts for
Right.
sure, because they're not going to win next week. No
Yes.
way in hell. And I don't think they're going to win at Money in the Bank either. That might be the kickoff show.
very well could be. Mana Day
Okay. Yeah.
versus Jimmy Uso and his wife.
It's kind of exactly what I expected. I didn't expect a very good match, which it wasn't, but it was a fun experience. It was a fun kind of back and forth between. There was some intergender stuff. Naomi hopped on Aiden English and took him out. It was fun. That's what it was.
Where's Jay Uso been?
He was on the show last week.
Was he?
Yeah, in the at the dance off.
Oh, right.
Yeah, but I mean, Rusev wasn't there, so just
No, yeah,
put
yeah.
Jay, make Jay go away. He was not there. No bar either this week.
Another fun little thing. WWE Championship contract signing happened.
See, this kind of fell a little flat for me.
Fell flat?
Yes, I wasn't a
What?
huge. You enjoyed it?
Yes.
Okay, I enjoyed half of it. I like Shinsuke's part.
Yes.
AJ, I don't believe AJ is an angry person.
I liked it.
Okay, fine. It was okay. I'll give it that. I don't know. His slap was what?
What about Paige?
Paige just was there. I mean, she didn't really do much.
Yeah.
I mean, she did her part. Fine.
Yeah. Well, she is used to being in between two men.
Jesus Christ. I guess you're not wrong.
Sorry. We're not cutting that one.
No. I'm telling you, we have a lot of stuff that we should cut and we're not.
No, we're going to leave that one.
Yep, we're leaving it. I don't think Paige is ever coming on the show. So.
I loved AJ's part, though, when he gets up and they're holding him back. He's like, I'm fine.
Yeah, and then he
slap.
delivered the worst slap in WWE history. It looked horrible.
Like it hurt, though.
Yeah, it looked legit, but it looked horrible. Like, it didn't look believable. It just looked like he kind of like, I don't even know. Like, he just clubbed him.
Shinsuke's pen thing was so funny.
Oh, that was great.
No ink. He throws it. He just pulls one out of his
This
coat
one's
pocket.
broken, and then he throws that at AJ. Oh, yeah. Shinsuke was obviously the highlight of this promo or this contract signing. And I like that it wasn't too long.
I agree with that.
Which is
I see that in your notes. Short and sweet.
Yep. Which is how they all should be. They shouldn't be drawn out crap. Have a little jab between the two like they did in this one, and then have it be done.
And this was a little different.
Because it was backstage pre-filmed.
And I like that they pulled AJ away. It wasn't like a weird, like most contract signings either end with,
the heel doing something heelish.
Right, or they just look at each other and the camera fades. I like that they pulled AJ away.
I do like that it was different.
Right.
There was no table flip. Like
Right,
it was
that's
very
what I'm saying,
not like other contract signings, and I did like it for that.
I agree. I concur. I wouldn't mind more of these. It reminded me of like Hogan, I think, back in the day signing.
Oh, don't worry.
Andre and shit.
Next time they do a contract signing, they'll do it wrong.
Oh, 100%,
So.
dude.
That's just what they do.
Charlotte Flair versus Becky Lynch happened.
It was a good match.
I enjoyed the match a lot.
Yeah,
dude.
I mean, they kind of played up their friendship angle because they're obviously really good friends. There were a couple spots that they did with that, with like they were both holding each other's boots, and then they kind of placed them down slowly, and then they just had a match. It was fine, and then they embraced at the end after Becky Lynch won,
I love Becky Lynch.
which was a most needed win, by the way.
That was the other surprise, by the way.
Becky
winning. I didn't know that we were gonna go with that.
I was super happy about that because I never. This sounds terrible. I never expect Becky Lynch to win, and that sounds bad. She's a great performer, but for some reason, I feel like she is usually there to just
Former
eat losses.
champ.
I know. She's just there to eat losses, and it was nice to see. Nice to see her get a W, especially over someone like Charlotte.
I love Becky.
Yeah, Becky's great.
Those fishnets.
So you're a Becky guy. I'm more of a Carmella guy. Is that where we're getting at here? So if they have a feud, one side is on one side.
Oh, I'm both guy.
I know, but if you had to choose, which would you choose?
I feel like I could hang out with Becky Lynch more than I could hang out with Carmella.
That's fair. I feel like we don't live the same lifestyle.
yeah.
Have a beer with Becky instead.
Yeah. Oh, dude, you're more of an ODB guy. Oh, you didn't watch too much TNA, did you? Oh, man. Let me put it this way. She owns her own meat truck.
Nice!
Yeah.
That sounds awesome.
She fucking spreads the love with
Was
the
she
burgers
terrifying?
and hamburgers. No, she was actually awesome.
Really?
Yeah,
Huh.
she kept a flask in her titties and
You're-
pulled it
you're-
out and got drunk.
That's amazing.
It was fucking great.
You're more of a awesome con guy.
Well, that's just rude. That is just rude.
Hey, man, it's only rude if you make it. Maybe you're into big, beautiful women.
Nope.
You hear Roseanne was offered a role in a in a BBW porn?
I don't think I'd watch that.
No, why would anyone? Okay, fucked up people would watch that. She was offered like $50,000 or something like laughably low.
I've watched a lot of weird shit in my day. I don't think I want to watch fucking Roseanne getting plugged.
I 100% would never want to see that.
Yeah, I'm on
That needs to get canceled. That
You know what
shouldn't
else I
happen.
don't want to see? Big Cass anymore. Big Cass had an interview.
I don't want to see Big Cass in long form promos.
Yeah, why do they do that? And he has no point.
They do it every week.
His point is this: Daniel Bryan's small, I'm big, I'll win. That was his point last time, and
It's
he
like,
lost.
Daniel Bryan's short. I'm like, yes, Daniel Bryan is short. Good job, Big Cass.
But it went on. I think I fell. This is no joke. Mm-hmm. I fell asleep. I woke up. He was still talking.
Here's the thing. This is also not Big Cass's fault.
Fuck the hell it is.
No, it's not. Because they keep giving him long things that shouldn't be given to Big Cass. He should just be the only long thing in a promo, because he's long.
I'm just gonna
tall.
just leave that one for you, my man.
What, are you making a penis joke?
No,
That's
I'm
all
making
you
a
ever
whole bunch
do.
of weird stuff you said, joke.
Well, how's that weird?
Long things, and he's long.
He is. He's a tall man, a long human.
Oh man, just don't let him talk.
No, not a lot, at least. If he's going to talk, keep it short.
He's almost falling into Sami Zayn's character, but Sami Zayn's trying to be that.
Yeah, that's
He's
true.
trying to be that weird, smarky dork, whereas Big Cass is just coming off as a dork.
Yeah, it's not great. I'm not happy about it.
No.
Because I think I even wrote down I want to be a big Cass guy, but it's like really hard. It's
tough.
really hard
It's
right
tough.
now. I feel like it's
we've
similar
had
with
this-
Bobby Lashley too.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
We've had this conversation before though, where he's coming off bland.
He's vanilla cake.
Yeah, which
And-
if you're into it, you're into it.
Well, vanilla cake is good, but
Right.
it can be better.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he definitely needs some icing.
Yeah,
On his
it's
long
plain
self.
vanilla cake. It's plain vanilla
yeah.
cake. No frosting, just dry.
Oh man, I don't know what they're doing with him either. Yeah, he's another one.
I don't think he knows what they're doing with him, to be honest. I don't think Daniel Bryan knows what they're doing with him. I think they're just in this feud until probably. I think Money in the Bank should end it.
Till Miz frees up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Money in the Bank should end this, and I hope it does.
I just don't see how you're gonna get Big Cass over as a heel.
I don't think he will. I think he'll be future endeavored before they fucking get him over.
Because he's not getting booed the way they want him to get
And it
booed.
sucks that that's I think his fate, because I feel like he had potential.
I think he still
He
does.
could. It's
just-
tough.
He's got no character though. That's
It's
all
tough.
it is, man.
Well, I like kind of like the last couple weeks have been okay. Last week was fine. I enjoyed it. I think you enjoyed last week as well, or the week before. It was one of them.
Yeah,
you enjoyed
I
it.
said it was his best promo to date.
Yeah, but you also said you enjoyed it more than the other ones. So that's something.
That's what I'm saying,
That's
though. Yeah,
something.
yeah.
But this was a regression, and
Big time.
that's not good. You
I
need
didn't
to
remember what last week was, so it wasn't even memorable. But I remember it being better than anything else he did.
It was him injecting himself into the I'm cleared moment. He injecting himself into the triple
Oh,
threat.
right.
Yeah.
The crutch.
Yeah, which was good.
Yeah.
And now he was just in a suit next to Renee, who looked fucking smoking hot.
Yeah.
In both weeks or both days, and it was just bland, and it sucks. I want more for Big Cass. Big Cass.
I want less.
Well, no, I want more for him,
I want less Cass.
less of him. Does that make
Yes.
sense?
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I can see what you're saying.
And he needs to get better in the ring.
Homie just needs
that's
to
it.
go a different route. Something different.
I kind of
Jesus
wish.
Christ.
I wish Enzo. I know I say this every fucking week, but I wish Enzo stuck around. Like I wish he was still there.
No, and
because
him
that's
and Adam
an
Rose
easy.
could team up. Hell
Oh
yeah,
dude, that'd be fucking swell. Imagine those promos.
Yeah.
No, but if Enzo was around, that would be an easy pairing to get them back together, and then they'd be over again. No problem.
Well, give Enzo a few weeks. Let his album drop and flop, and then he'll be looking for work.
Real one. He was in New York City. We were talking about I don't know if we did in this take of the episode, but we were talking about New York City and how filthy it is.
Sin Cara was interviewed.
Sin Cara has a mouth, apparently.
Talks.
I fucking had no clue.
Weird.
In Spanish half the time. Yeah, no, that was pretty much just to set up a match between him and Andrade Cien Almas for next week,
Yep.
which I thought would be on the pre-show for Money in the Bank, so I'm glad it's not. I'm glad it's just on SmackDown.
Yeah.
I think it'll be, if it's not, okay, if they don't book it as a jobber match or like a squash match, it could be okay. Sin Cara's not the greatest, but I mean,
really good,
he
yeah.
could go.
Yep.
So I think it'll be good for both parties. Well, okay, it won't be good for Sin Cara.
They
But the
tried to
match,
reboot Sin Cara a few times too. So.
well, I mean, he's not even the same human.
Oh no, I know. I'm saying this guy, the reincarnation of him, they've tried to reboot a few times.
Yeah, well, they had him on 205 Live for like a second, and then he's not on that anymore, and he's back on SmackDown, and I think he moved in the shakeup to SmackDown from Raw.
I would never know.
Exactly, and I don't know, who cares?
Him and Kalisto just gotta form that tag again.
Well, Kalisto's in a tag team again
I
on
know.
205 Live, which is better, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Lucha House Party is actually semi-entertaining. Well, I mean, the Lucha Dragons at the time were fine,
Yeah,
but yeah, I own that shirt too. Don't know where it is, but I have it.
I agree.
Super fucking yellow.
Dude, 205 Live. How long before that's just done?
I don't know. They're putting on some of the best fucking wrestling in the product, but
But nobody cares.
nobody watches it. Yeah,
know.
I think it's gotten better since before, like views wise on WWE. No, still rough. Yeah,
About
well,
the same, yeah.
I don't. Well, they don't. It doesn't really cost them any extra to make it, so
Yeah,
why get rid of it? I guess it's just extra product, and if people don't consume it, who cares?
I think I figured it out.
Sure.
If it's gonna be after SmackDown, like filmed or whatever, or still live,
It shouldn't be.
Right. Don't announce what the main event is gonna be after 205 Live. 'Cause
Yeah.
when you're in the house.
Yeah.
I mean, we went to
We've done it.
We Ziggler and Shinsuke.
Ziggler Shinsuke.
The whole time 205 Live's happening, I'm just like, I want to see that.
It was
match.
one of Shinsuke's first matches,
Right,
like
right.
in on the main roster.
and I wanted to see that the whole time.
That's why I stayed.
And that's probably why people are so quiet. They're announcing cool shit for after. Yeah.
And that's the only reason there's people in the
I
audience.
mean, you're probably getting AJ Styles in a lot of these places because, you know, he hasn't been wrestling on the show. So obviously
right,
he's
that's
been
true.
in the dark match.
That's
so.
probably true. Yeah, I don't know. I agree. It's
they gotta
it's too bad.
Do something different.
Because
Go the NXT route. Make it different.
make it its own show.
Put it in a smaller venue.
well,
Probably-
technically is its own
That's
show.
the other thing too, is if they just did that in a smaller venue.
If they did it at fucking Full Sail,
Right,
like
right.
move it to Full Sail,
Right.
it'd be fine,
Right.
and it would there'd be hot crowds because they'd be fresh. Actually, you could even do it. Well, no, because they do a bunch of stuff during the tapings of NXT, right? Like aren't they like 3-hour tapings in 1-hour chunks or something?
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe that wouldn't work. But just move it to a different day at Full Sail, and it'll be hot as hell. It'll be great. I don't know.
Main event
Weird decisions.
of SmackDown Live.
Okay,
Better than the main event of Raw.
I forget what it was.
You had the New Day versus the Miz.
Oh yeah,
Rusev and Samoa
Yeah.
Joe.
it
I
was.
agree. I enjoyed it more. I think this match, other than the finish was a little hooky or whatever. But
Yeah, but that's kind of fine.
that's every finish and every main
Yeah.
event of every WWE show.
And this kind of played into the Money in the They're All Competitors storyline too. And basically, I think I said this the last time these people all had a match, or similar personnel. They all you put the Miz and the New Day in anything, it's going to be great, and no matter what the scenario is. And then you add characters like Rusev and Samoa Joe on the heel side, and it's just going to be 10 times better. These people can all go in the ring, and it's just a ton of fun to watch, and I'm happy it happened.
I concur.
Yeah, so it was
You nailed it, dude.
fun. I know.
I
Hey,
liked
I'm
every-
usually decent at that sometimes.
I liked everything about it.
Mm-hmm.
Again, like we were saying last week, Samoa Joe just kind of does what he wants.
Yeah.
And he did it again. He got hit in the face. He
And then
didn't like
Rusev
it.
was part of it this time too.
Right.
It didn't matter. Rusev didn't have to be there, but I get why, to keep him hot going into Money in the Bank, all that, whatever.
Yeah.
He'll probably get jobbed out next week or something. But yeah, the Miz was gonna throw pancakes at Big E and then missed and hit Rusev and Samoa Joe, and they got pissed and hit him with some moves, and he was dead. Then Big E won.
And it was amazing.
Yes, it was. Kofi did some wacky ass shit again. Did you see the spot where he hopped backwards off the ropes? It was fucking bizarre.
Kofi's nuts.
I know, but even on commentary they said, "Oh, it looked like an optical illusion because it looked like he was gonna jump up and go forward, and he went backwards and disappeared." It was fantastic.
My fucking phone broke about a
Okay.
week ago. Oh, actually
Unbelievable.
less than a week
Okay.
ago. I got this new phone.
Yeah, huh?
Well, it's
Just
actually my really old phone.
That's why it just doesn't work, does it?
Yeah. It's fucking aggravating the piss out of me, dude. That's why I've been quiet the last couple minutes, because I'm trying to pull up some shit.
And then he just dropped it, so it didn't get better.
Fucking care. I'm about to curb
Would you
stop
like me to
this.
pull up Instagram questions as you talk about things?
You could do that if you
Okay,
want.
great. Oh, squeaky.
Oh, question.
Yes.
Does this weekend Chris Jericho, does he become IWGP Intercontinental Champion?
That's a New Japan thing, right?
Yeah.
No.
You
Well-
you guessing?
I don't know. Who's got it right now?
I don't know, Jake. Who has it?
Okada.
No.
Damn it.
He's the
Naito. Is that it's the only other Japanese man I'm missing, right?
Yeah.
Kachikugi Isubi.
Oh, don't go to that.
What? It's fucking what? Who? What?
Huh?
I don't know who it is. Tell me.
Naito.
But that's what I said.
Yeah, after. You said Okada first. So I was
Well,
letting you
Okada's
sit in it. It
the
was
go-to
funny.
Japanese man.
And boom! I got service randomly.
Oh,
on
did
this
you get it?
Bogus ass.
No,
phone.
you don't have jack shit yet.
I don't
I'll
have
look
that
it
shit.
up. We're both just on our phones looking for shit now.
It's all good. In
Where
the
is
hood.
still real?
Pulling up Instagram questions?
I'll do them this week. Cause fuck it.
Uh-oh.
Ah.
Jake's doing them.
Stone Cold. Nice. Good job. Was there anything good? Have you looked at them yet?
No, I have not.
All
I've been
right.
talking to you.
Talk about things while I figure this out.
You got this shit, dude.
Do I?
Nope.
Maybe you should do this.
Why? You
I
getting
don't know.
confused?
I'm no good at it. I'm no good with the social medias. These are all your platforms, man.
I did want to talk a little bit about New Japan, though, for that
Go
one
ahead.
moment.
I have nothing to contribute.
I can give you a quick synopsis.
Okay.
Ready?
Yes.
Set.
Okay.
Go.
Rock, paper, scissors. Go.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to see. Takahashi versus Will Ospreay. That's going to be a good match.
Oh, yeah. I actually know those people.
Naito versus Jericho is going to be a dope-ass match.
Who do you think is going to win? You never answered.
I mean, I think Jericho. I think it would be fun for the product. And
Hasn't Naito had that for like a long ass time?
he comes and goes with it. Yeah, he's been champion a few times. Okada's been champion for, I think,
Maybe that's what I was thinking of. See?
yeah.
Maybe I'm not insane.
He's going to get Bruno's fucking status. And but it's him versus Omega, dude. And a no-limit 2 out of 3 falls match. That's probably going to be all over the internet after it.
Oh, I'm sure.
So June 9th, guys, you got to watch Omega Okada. 2 out of 3 falls, dude. What the fuck? They're
That'll
going
be-
to tear the house down.
I don't know anything about the product, but I know
Is this what we
that
got?
will be good.
Okay. All right, we're back on board, guys.
Okay, let's go. Let's talk about things.
Heel turn _.
I know that person.
What if CM Punk never killed the importance of the mid-card? Would fans react differently to their favorite wrestler not holding a WWE title or main eventing a show? So I think what he's getting at is CM Punk kind of downplayed, just being on WrestleMania, and he wanted to be in the main event.
Right.
Do I think he killed it? No, I think that was the feeling backstage for a lot of the guys.
Mm-hmm.
So, but you're saying the fans, so maybe he
well,
brought it to the forefront. Who knows?
I mean, you look at how. Oh wait, is he talking about people without a title? Because look at Rollins right now. I feel like he's bringing that prestige back up for a title, like a mid-card title like that. So,
and he needs to, because Brock is not doing shit for the Universal title.
So it'll get people like Elias is in a program with him. Obviously, it'll get people like him cheered more because he's in a program for the main title on the show. Really, right now, Brock being gone kind of helped too, which sucks because I don't want Brock around ever, or with a title.
Yeah.
But him being gone has helped the status of these mid-card championships, for sure.
So Frankie Z01, who's the best WWE dwarf? Dink, Hornswoggle, El Torito, or Little Booker T?
Not El Torito. Not... What? Little Booker T? I don't remember that one.
I think El Torito was pretty dope, though.
He was
Him
fun.
and Hornswoggle had that, a stepladder match?
Yeah.
It's fucking amazing.
It's got to be Hornswoggle. I feel like he did the most. I mean, Dink was like a comedy. I mean, they're all comedy acts. This sounds bad.
Yeah, Little Beaver
They're
back
comedy
in the day.
acts. But I feel like Hornswoggle just did the most as far as kind of important things go.
Mm-hmm.
In the, I
he
mean,
was
he
Vince's
was
kid.
He was Vince's kid. He had a thing with DX. He was cruiserweight champion. He was the last cruiserweight champion since the new one. Yeah, I mean, I feel like he's just accomplished the most and had probably the longest career out of all of them, and he's still going.
Yeah,
I don't know about the other ones.
Still going on the Indies. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'd say yeah. From Stadium_J, what's y'all's favorite finish? I'm
Finishing
thinking
move?
I think we'll go with move.
I would assume so. You first.
Me first. I always liked the Canadian Destroyer.
Okay.
But I thought that was fucking dope. It always looks cool, and it's not even a finish nowadays. People just do it in the middle of matches. But you know, HBK Super Kick used to be epic too, and that's done way too much.
It is done way too much. But as a finisher, I enjoyed it a ton.
Mm-hmm.
That would probably be my answer. But I was always a fan of the Starship Pain, which was John Morrison's finishing move. It just looked fucking badass every time. So I'm gonna say Starship Pain.
All right, I'm torn.
Okay.
I mean, because Canadian Destroyer, yeah, but. Oh, man. I don't know, man. RVD, when he would hit his, it was the most epic shit in the world, dude.
That's true.
Because he's always sold his ribs were hurt. He always fucking bounced back.
RVD was one of the best sellers, like, ever.
Oh, my God, dude.
He was great.
His fucking
Maybe it's because he was
frog
high
splash.
all the time. He couldn't feel shit.
I think I'm going to go RVD just for impact purposes.
That's fair.
Because, I mean, like, when, little Finn Balor drops his feet onto you, he always falls in first. It doesn't look as painful. RVD looked like he broke ribs
Can we
with
talk
his frog
about
splash.
Can we talk about finishers we don't like?
Yeah, why not?
Because that's one of them. It's
Yeah.
Finn Balor's coup de grace. It looks like it hurt, obviously, because that's just a human just stomping on you.
But it doesn't look like it hurts.
It doesn't look
the way he does
impactful.
it. Yeah,
like
yeah.
it doesn't. I don't know. Off the ladder, it looked kind of neat, but he
Yeah.
also kind of missed.
Right.
Like, because he didn't want to murder Kevin Owens, probably.
Right.
But I just, as far as moves that I don't care for, that's one of them because it's just, I don't know. It's plain. It's it's the big cast of finishing moves.
You got me on that.
Yeah?
It's like a pussified curb stomp. The curb stomp.
The curb
looks
stomp,
intense.
I almost said the curb stomp because I remember just how devastating that used to be.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, it still kind of is, but when it's been gone, obviously, for a little while, and when they brought it back, I was so marking out for
right.
that. It was great. That's
So-
up there. That might be number 2 for me.
For you?
Yeah.
Well, I love it.
It's great.
From the great Bretsky,
Ooh, Bretsky.
99. Is it smart to have Elias win the IC title at Money in the Bank?
I got a quick question first. What happened to the other 98 Bretskys?
Who knows?
Oh,
Maybe
well,
it's,
all right.
Gretzky.
Oh, it's Gretzky?
99,
No, oh, his name is
or
Brett.
99.
Got it. Got it. I understand now. Gretzky.
So, is it smart to have Elias win the IC title at Money in the Bank? And if he does, would it be too cliche to book him as a cowardly honky-tonk man-esque champion?
Yes and no.
I don't know what you're saying yes or no to.
Correct.
Whenever I read things, I don't know. I don't take it in.
Yes, Elias should win the IC title, 100% in my opinion. And yes, he should be booked as kind of a cowardly heel. That's a fantastic thing to do right now. it continues the feud between him and Rollins. I feel like a loss now would be no good. Have him win this time. Have them go back and forth for a little bit till what, like SummerSlam or something, and then have Rollins win it again. Whatever. I don't know. Do whatever. Do something. Make it good.
Make it good.
Yes, he should win.
What's Rollins gonna do if he wins?
Move to the main title, I hope.
Well, that's Brock and
defeat
Roman's
Brock.
territory, dude.
Unless it's not anymore.
Yeah.
Unless, who knows? Rollins, I feel like, is the most... He's got the most legitimate, he could do that right now. And no one would question it.
If you were going around, and if you listen to the way they're pushing Roman, it's going to be Roman getting a rematch with Brock because he technically
SummerSlam?
won. Yeah.
That sucks. I don't want to see that again.
I don't want to see it again either.
No.
I don't think they know what they're doing anymore.
Okay, if that happens at SummerSlam, if it happened, okay, fine, whatever.
You've said this a million times.
I know. If it happens, whatever. That's fine. I have no choice. It's going to happen anyway. If they continue after SummerSlam,
I'll give you one more.
fucking stop. It needs to be done.
You're the woman in the abusive relationship right now.
No, I don't have a choice.
I'm coming back.
At least these women have choices.
One
Might
more
not be
time.
easy, but it's a choice.
Yeah, man. I think you got to keep it on Seth for now. He's just doing too much with it. I love Elias. I see him having a long run with it eventually, but for now.
Well, I think maybe he doesn't win it this time.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like they need to continue it until SummerSlam, like I said, and have Elias win it there, and then move Rollins to the main card after Roman and Brock are done again, hopefully.
Dick Jr. _ Hensley 68.
He's a dick.
Grow up.
Fucking says you.
Which New Day member do you think would be best as world champion?
Ooh.
And why?
I think you might know my answer already because I've mentioned it before.
Xavier?
No. All
Kofi?
three of them. Just freebirding the title. That's what I want. Because it's never been done as far as I know, and that would be amazing. It'd be the same with the Iconics and the women's title. That'd be cool. Speaking of people who haven't been on the fucking show the last couple of weeks.
That's good. Let them rest.
Okay, yeah, sure,
Yeah,
fine.
give them
People are kind of dulling on them. Get them away for a little bit.
a couple, yeah.
Yeah, so I agree, actually, now that I think about it. But yeah, I want him to freebird the title. I don't want one of... I guess if I had to pick one, it'd be Big E.
Answer the question.
It'd be Big E.
Big E?
Yeah, but I want them to freebird it because that's the best storyline, in my opinion.
And now, if we're talking Universal Championship, I'll go Big E because it seems like a big guy's title. WWE Championship,
Xavier.
I think either Xavier or Kofi.
I don't think Kofi... I think Kofi's always
He's
kind of
been around,
He's
dude.
been a
He's-
mid-card guy, though.
Yeah.
And he's always been a mid-card guy. And
So
always
was
will.
Jinder.
That's true.
Jinder was lower than mid-card.
That's true, but Kofi's been around longer.
Jinder's been around for a while, dude.
Yeah, that's true.
Kofi has been around longer, probably. You're probably
He just
right,
doesn't
yeah.
give me a championship vibe.
Who? Jinder?
No, Jinder definitely does. He looks like a champion. Kofi doesn't. I couldn't see him with that title. I could see Xavier a little bit, but
See,
still.
I couldn't see either. I'm with you. I couldn't see either one really, but I'm trying to.
If I had to choose out of those two, Xavier has a little bit of an edge. But obviously, Big E, out of the three of them, is number one, in my opinion.
Yeah. I think Big E's the one. It's got to be.
100%. Yeah, for sure.
All right, we'll do a couple more, then we'll
Okay.
get the fuck out of here because we're really falling off today.
Yeah, but we actually made time pretty well.
We did all right.
And despite you hating yourself and the product, we're good.
Mator 1207.
Yeah.
Besides the obvious answer of turning him heel, what is the one thing you would do to get Roman Reigns cheered more by the fans?
Turn him heel.
Besides.
Turn him heel.
Besides.
I don't know, put him back with the Shield and make it work this time. That's it.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously that wasn't really their fault. It was just poorly timed injuries and diseases. Mm-hmm. But if those three got back together in a serious way, as a heel, as all heels, hopefully, then that would be 100% the way to go. Have them just fuck shit up like they used to. I watched an old segment. It was between Roddy Piper and The Shield on Piper's Pit, and it was fucking phenomenal. Even Roman was good.
Ambrose used to steal all those promos back then. It was so good.
Yeah. That's what we need back. He will be Raw's resurgence.
Think so?
I think so. I don't know
yeah.
what. Oh, you know what? Here's what he has to do. I'm going to fantasy book Dean Ambrose right now. He needs to come back at Money in the Bank or SummerSlam or whatever and turn on Seth Rollins, and that's the next IC title feud.
Yeah.
That is the best way to get heat right now. Turn on Seth Rollins.
That's what he was supposed to do.
100% the way to go right now.
I think you gotta fucking just go in there and fuck shit up.
That's what I want. I want him to be. I want Dean to go old Shield and just cause chaos and be a dick and just fuck people up.
Yeah.
Give it to me. Come back, Dean. We need you.
He is supposed to feud with Rollins before he got injured, so might as well do it now.
That's what I'm saying. And he's been gone, what, like 9 months or something ridiculous? People will pop hard for him. And then as a face, and then he'll turn, and it'll be one of the best heel turns of all time.
Yeah,
I think.
I could see that happening.
And it'll be a little retribution, too.
Yeah.
Because of, obviously, Seth turning on the Shield. It'll be fun.
Correct. Yeah, which means ultimate good guy Roman Reigns does not get to turn on the Shield ever.
Not true. They could very well go forward with that later on in life.
All right, if you want Roman to get over with the crowd, now it's been so far and you can't turn him heel, how would you get him over? I'd say do almost like a Rey Mysterio thing where he had his kid
But have him
involved.
put on a mask.
Shut up, you
Oh.
had your time. Give him like a Rey Mysterio thing where they had his kid involved and was it Eddie?
Eddie, yeah.
Just kind of fucking mentally disrupted his child and made things really awkward, and that really got Ray over big time.
That
as
was a
face.
great feud, Eddie and Ray.
Anytime
oh my
kids
God.
are involved, I mean, let Roman man up and be the man of the house. I think you'll get the crowd behind him that way.
Yeah,
I
have
don't
a
know.
custody battle with his daughter or something.
And
Like-
obviously use a fake kid. Don't use his kid.
No, that was his real kid.
No, I know, but I'm saying Roman's. It'd probably be weird because he's so hated. I don't think you want your kids
That's true. Yeah,
plastered
good point.
everywhere. Use Nicholas. He's not doing shit. School's out.
Too white.
Yeah.
Too white to be Samoan.
What is your opinion about having Brock Lesnar as Universal Champion while he is never there on Raw? But keep in mind, whenever he does appear, ratings go up from Vince McMahon.
What?
From Vince McMahon.
Oh man, Vince, you're listening, huh? You know how.
Yeah, you nailed it. I mean, when he's not there, you forget about the Universal title. When he is there, ratings go up because people are interested to see what he's going to do next, which is usually always feud with Roman.
Feud with Roman, yeah. Or defeat the Undertaker or something.
Yeah, you nailed it, man.
I know. I don't want him around anymore, and I want the Universal title on Seth Rollins. Give me that, please. Or Braun.
All right, will you answer this guy's questions last 2 weeks in a row? I want to do one more.
Is it good?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
always good. That's why I like this guy.
Good.
Andy_with_N_I. If you could replace one of your body parts with a body part of a current active wrestler, male or female,
Oh.
WWE or non,
Oh.
who would it be, which body part, and why?
Can I just take Braun's whole, body?
Just
That'd
wanna
be cool.
Huge.
Yeah, I just want to be giant and scary.
He went with Joey Ryan's D. We all know why.
That's a good, that's the most powerful dick in wrestling.
It is. Gets grabbed a lot, constantly.
That's a good answer,
Yeah,
actually.
he nailed it with that answer. I don't even know who and what I would do. I could go pig here, or I could go legit. Which way should I go? You know what?
Both?
Yeah, I mean, you really can't. I can't swap noses with Triple H because
could.
My head would fall forward.
You would have great smelling abilities.
That's just true. It would be like a good superpower. That's right.
The super sniffer.
Roman's got pretty dope hair. Oh, well, let's bring it back to Ziggler's hair.
That's not a body part.
You have hair follicles.
So his head?
The lion. All right, no.
His
'cause I
scalp?
don't want his head because
His
he's got a
scalp?
weird chin and he's always chewing
That's a
gum.
good-looking man.
Um,
Talk shit about Dolph. Love Dolph.
you know what?
Hulk Hogan's pythons.
Hulk Hogan's mustache was really
my
going to be
God.
my answer, but he said active wrestler.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, we can't. Okay. Yeah, he did say
Shit.
active. You're right.
You know what? Hulk Hogan's mustache is not barred from WWE, so it's still active. Hulk
Technically-
Hogan's mustache.
I actually want I want Bobby Lashley's sister's mustache.
You
That's-
can grow
That's
that.
yeah, that's true. I have a better one.
Yeah,
than
you
that
do.
already.
You do. You can trim yours and like thin it out a little bit and make it look like that one.
I'm just gonna be Bobby Lashley's middle sister there. That's me now.
Dude, I think we should take a picture of you in a dress and compare you
No.
to Bobby Lashley's
Nope,
sister.
we should not do that. I mean, I have the hair. I have more hair than that guy did
You do.
by like a lot.
By a lot.
Yeah, no, I don't want to do that.
You don't want to do any of that?
No,
Come on.
I would not look good in a dress, my friend.
I'll put on the Hogan mustache, you put on the dress, and see what happens.
I'm just gonna go with my original answer and have Braun's giant physique.
John. Yeah, one body part, though. You can't take the whole physique.
Oh man, that's tough. Then his arms, I guess. I'll just have giant anchor
you get
arms.
one body part, one arm.
What? One arm?
Yeah.
You think Braun has a giant dong?
I mean, just by the looks of the
Get
rest
this
of them.
dong.
Yeah.
I'll take Braun Strowman's penis. It's probably not as good as Joey Ryan's. because it's not as powerful.
We're just gonna cut what you said when you said, "I'll take Braun Strowman's penis."
No, that will not be a soundbite. Do not do that.
I'll take Braun Strowman's penis for 5,000, Alex.
Is that all it's worth?
I think we're done with questions.
I think we're done with podcasts forever. If you keep up like this.
It was a rough go, man. I've been not into wrestling lately.
How many takes did we do on this one? About 6? 7?
I think legitimately 8, but we can honestly agree that the first 4 were technical difficulties.
Okay, yeah. If
We had one 18-minute run.
Oh, yeah, that was a
But
bummer.
it was just boring.
Yeah, because you hate yourself and hate your life. And
I
hate
love
wrestling.
myself.
Oh,
I'm in a great place in my life. I hate the wrestling.
I'm glad one of us does. One of us does. I can't even.
One of us is.
Listen, I need to feign optimism so I don't kill myself.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, see, I gotta project optimism so I don't get super depressed.
I hear you.
Yeah,
I
that's
just let it out.
half
Just gotta
true.
let it out.
It's only half true.
You can cry on my shoulder if you want. We'll get through this.
Huh.
No,
I don't
want
wanna
to
do that.
Yeah, your life's not going to get any better. This
No,
is
it's
a
not.
peak right
This-
now.
Literally, this is all I have. This is it. This is my life. This and my pops and my video games is all I got.
It pops. Oh.
Sure.
You were going to explain something to me.
Oh, yeah, okay.
So I'm a moron when it comes to comics, comic books,
comics,
comic book
movies.
movies. And you thought you would explain to me how Deadpool and transgender women. What was it?
What?
I don't remember.
The X-Men?
Oh, dude, yes. Sorry, I was thinking
Yeah,
of Caitlyn
transgender
Jenner.
women, yeah.
You were going to tell me how they're not part of a certain universe, but they are part of a different universe.
Yes, and surprising, to my knowledge, I didn't know that you had seen most of the Marvel movies.
Just the recent ones, yes.
Okay, that's fine.
Spider-Man, little bitch, not into him.
Oh, I love Spider-Man. He's great.
he's
Tom
such a
Tom
bitch.
Holland's the best Spider-Man, though.
I haven't seen that.
Did you
I
see
don't
the
know.
original Spider-Mans? Like with, shit.
Tobey Maguire?
Tobey Maguire.
Yeah.
Okay, so those
Not
are
into 'em.
not very... they're okay, but I
don't-
think this is the best Spider-Man.
I don't like Spider-Man.
That's fair. He's not for everyone, I guess.
Spandex?
Well, you don't like him as a hero in general.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair.
I'm just not in it.
That is
I don't know.
that is understandable. So basically, you want to know the difference between regular MCU and X-Men and stuff like that.
Yeah, like why aren't they all involved?
They're owned. The movie rights are owned by different companies.
Okay.
Disney owns everything. Disney
So Disney is Vince McMahon.
Disney is Vince McMahon right now. He owns the MCU. They like the major stuff, like what you've seen,
Yeah.
Infinity War, Captain America, Thor. He owns all them. But Fox, I think it's Fox still. It is Fox. They own Deadpool and the X-Men, and maybe some other things I don't remember. And then there's the weird middle bit, which is technically owned by Disney, which is the Netflix stuff. That's like Punisher, Jessica Jones, shit like that.
Yeah.
So they can't cross over because the movie rights are owned by different companies. But Disney is working on...
That's why Deadpool gets the shaft and he gets the Aluminum Man.
Correct.
Okay.
Because the X-Men are owned by the same company as them.
I'm coming around late in life, but
Yes.
I'm starting to learn about fucking superheroes.
That is why I'm here, all right? Because I know a lot about this shit.
Good, because I'm glad. Because I was like, why isn't Deadpool in fucking this badass Thanos movie?
That's exactly why.
Okay.
And this is probably going to happen, but Disney is working to get those rights.
Cool.
So that would be fucking swell.
Yeah.
Because then they can do so many more movies with that shit.
Yeah,
Because they can just
Deadpool-
reboot the X-Men.
I feel like Deadpool, Thor, and Tony Stark would have some funny conversations.
As long as they don't recast Deadpool, we're
I
good.
don't think they can.
They can recast the X-Men. That's no problem. They cannot recast Deadpool.
Wait, Wolverine's the Jackman guy, right?
Yeah.
That guy looks like a Wolverine.
Yeah, but his story's kind of done.
Yeah, I heard
So,
he died or something.
yeah. Spoiler to Logan if you haven't seen it. But that
I
was
haven't
like
seen it, but I
whatever.
heard
But that
about
was
it,
like
yeah.
2 years ago.
I heard it was a real cry fest.
It was a great movie. It was probably one of their strongest.
Yeah, but then they try to tell you like this little girl's gonna kick shit.
She fucking will. She was a badass.
Yeah,
She was fucking
that's
bad.
when I started not to believe things.
See, you should definitely watch Logan because it's more of like a movie instead of just superhero gimmicky bullshit.
But I like the gimmicky.
Well, so do
bullshit,
I.
yeah.
But it was a good film.
Like,
you know.
I found out today that I don't really enjoy DC movies.
See, I do.
So I think I'm a Marvel guy without
I
knowing anything. I like funny, and I
Mm-hmm.
like entertaining, and I don't like boring.
That's fair.
So,
So you wouldn't like Logan.
So I don't like DC comics either.
Yeah, the DC universe is a whole new thing.
So that's
they're
Superman
all-
and Batman.
Yeah, that's Superman, Batman, Aquaman, like all them. I enjoy it.
Aqua Teen Hunger Force is such a good show, dude.
Aquaman, the mermaid. Yeah.
Oh, fuck that fruitcake, dude. Really?
I love Aquaman.
Oh, I bet. Fucking Jake's for everyone.
Hey, listen. Yeah, I'm for everyone. I love Aquaman. It's played by... You've never seen Game of Thrones, have you?
No.
Fuck. Well, it's played by a really badass dude from Game of Thrones, and this version of him is the most not gay version of him ever. He's cool.
Who is it?
Jason Momoa.
Oh, the dude that throws axes on Instagram?
Yes.
Okay,
So you at least know who it is. Yeah, he's playing Aquaman.
He drinks beer and then throws an axe.
Uh-huh.
I've seen that video.
He's a badass. That's your Aquaman.
Okay.
But yeah, no, I enjoy it. They're a little darker and a little shittier, but I like them. I like Suicide Squad. A lot of people didn't.
Oh, yeah. It's fucked up, dude. My buddy's in the same band as Jared Leto. How fucked up is that?
Really?
Yeah, Steve Aoki.
30 Seconds to Mars?
Yeah, he plays bass for 30 Seconds to Mars. It's
fucking rad.
You never see him in any of the promo shit or anything like that.
Really?
Hell yeah, dude. He's from Rhode Island. He used to be in a band called Monty R.I., Monty's Fan Club.
He was in your band?
No.
Oh. I thought. Oh, he's a buddy of yours.
band.
He's a buddy
He's
of
a buddy
yours.
of ours,
Got
yeah.
it. Because you were in a band.
And he was the lead singer, and now he's playing bass in 30 Seconds to Mars in front of sold-out shows in, like, fucking Ethiopia or wherever the hell
Wow,
they
so
go.
his career is going way better than ours.
Yeah. By the way, we're doing a wrestling podcast. And we're not doing that right now.
No?
I forgot the microphone was on. I was learning. I enjoyed it. I
Hey.
felt like I was in school.
People want to hear this stuff. Little look inside our real lives. We don't just only watch wrestling.
I feel like it these last few days.
You have been slogged down with the wrestling.
Dude, I had to do research on certain shit.
Listen,
It's been
next
real
week,
bad.
don't do anything.
I'm not.
Just watch what you need to watch. That's it. Stay away from everything else.
I can't wait for Money in the Bank, though.
Predictions are next week. That'll be fun.
yeah, so
and
that'll be
NXT Takeover is next. That's next week too.
And we can talk about the fallout from New Japan June 9th, motherfuckers.
You
watch
can talk
it.
about that, sure. Yeah.
You're not gonna watch it?
I don't know how.
You gotta buy it.
I'm not doing that.
You son of a bitch.
I'll watch the highlights on YouTube.
Yeah, they're probably gonna go. I mean, 2 out of 3 falls, Kenny Omega and
That'll be
Okada.
exciting. I know.
It's gonna probably be an hour.
I know the names enough to know that'll be exciting.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I don't know. I just
Have you at least seen Jericho's promos he's been cutting lately on?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Trust me, I see those.
Okay,
those are fun.
I feel like Jericho and I could hang out and get drunk together and just talk shit. and
Well,
it'd be
you've
fun.
heard Talking Shop. Like he's just a fun guy.
Yeah.
I want to hang out with the club too.
Dude, fuck yeah.
If the club's over in town, we should get together with the.
I feel like Luke Gallows and myself would have a fucking shit.
I'll hang out with Carl Anderson because we're probably about the same height.
I don't know. He's tall, man.
Yeah, he looks shorter than he is because Luke.
Because Luke's fucking huge.
That's a good point. He's probably like 6 feet tall.
Anyways, if you've enjoyed this banter where we talked about absolutely nothing this week and barely made it through this episode, hanging on by the fucking hair on our balls.
I'm so sorry.
It's been a long one, guys. We're
Yeah,
sorry.
but
we did it.
We made it work, though.
We worked.
Here's the thing. We can work through adversity. We can work through technical difficulties. We can work through a rough product at times. We are the Still Real After Party, and damn it, we can do it.
Yes. And I need beer stat. So let's end this by saying, if you like our shit, subscribe, do all that happy horse shit.
Yeah.
5 stars, fucking, hey, I like their podcast. Comment. You're done. You're good.
We're on iTunes. We're on Google Play. We're on Libsyn. That's our hosting site.
Everything.
We're on, a
We're
bunch of shit.
everywhere.
Not Spotify, though, because Spotify sucks.
We're everywhere.
We tried to be on Spotify, and then they're like, no, fuck you.
We're like a fucking liberal in Hollywood. We're everywhere.
That's a fair assumption, I suppose.
Yeah, we're like a spot on Tommy Lee's dick. We're everywhere.
Man, it took you 22 episodes to bring up Tommy Lee's penis. I'm surprised. I'm actually proud of you.
Thank you. I've been doing my
We're
part.
1 week away from our half birthday.
Oh my gosh.
Isn't that fucking wild?
fucking wow.
Yeah, we've been doing this too long already.
At Still Real AP on the Twitter. Nothing?
Yep.
I was waiting for you to throw in a little thing.
Oh, at that Travers Kid on Twitter and at that Travers Kid
selfish
SRAP
son of a bitch.
on Instagram, and then the guy next to me that's at Zanca Comedy on Instagram and at Still Real to Us, the page that started this whole bullshit.
It's Still Real to Us, damn it, on Facebook.
Yeah, that too. That's the main thing.
Yeah, guys. So basically, this has been a rough one, you dudes and ladies and whoever else fucking listens. And stay tuned. Next week we have predictions, and the best part about predictions is the week after that we have
Money
the
in the Bank.
return.
Wait, what?
The week after that we have the return of the Chop Shop.
Oh my god. Yeah, I'm going back in, I think. Well, maybe not, because apparently I read the odds.
Yeah, you fucker.
I did not read the odds, I
You
swear.
fucker.
I promise you, I will if you found out that I read the odds, I'll go into the chop shop.
How am I
myself.
gonna find that shit out?
Exactly.
Yeah, you fucking heel. I'm about to Bobby Lashley, super mega clean baby face, pull out the victory here.
You're about to cut a terrible promo?
I just did for fucking an hour and 10 minutes.
That's fair enough. Yeah, that was not great.
I wasn't my best work. I apologize.
Are you John Laurinaitis now?
Oh no, dude, I am.
I apologize for
So-
everything I've done.
You know how we have a Patreon?
Yeah.
I really want to do a whole podcast as John Laurinaitis and just put it up there.
We can absolutely do that.
But
We
I
can
just-
do anything we want on the Patreon.
I just want to
for
read.
$5 and up subscribers.
I just want to read Pornhub comments as John Laurinaitis.
Okay, so that's happening.
All right, we're
And
gonna
we
do
could
that.
make that like weekly.
Okay, good.
Because
Okay,
that
good.
sounds amazing.
Okay,
And I want it.
excellent.
Patreon. Still Real After Party.
Stay
Give
tuned.
us your money.
Stay tuned for all that nonsense. I am Zanca. This is Jake.
Hello.
Peace.
Goodbye.
Love and leg drops.
Happy Rusev June. Oh, fuck.
That sounds like shit.
Yeah, you're right.